Hey guys, happy Thursday, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a good week so far. So today we are working in 19 Culpepper House. You guys know this is probably my favourite apartment. However, I don't like the fact that it is the TLC apartment, so we do have some mice or some rats sometimes, and the electrical boxes spark and the pipes leak, so it's probably not the best option, but it's the best size apartment, so we'll just pretend that doesn't happen. So today we're working on an apartment for a single mom and 6 daughters. Can you imagine the absolute chaos? So we have 4 children, girls, and we have 2 infant girls. I kind of imagine that maybe they were like quads and twins. So that was the arrangement for this family. So we do have a lot of daughters. I am kind of in a bit of a, I don't know what the word is. I know what I want to build, but sometimes you just, when you don't do it every single day, you kind of forget where you're at with it. So to explain, but I need to get back into building every day because I get out of a rhythm is the best way to explain it. I just kicked a plug. Apologies for the noise in the background, but there we are. But yeah, I am now just working on the kitchen. I did change the colour scheme around a little bit because I did go for this kind of like pink, blue and cream tile, and I was like, I kind of prefer this one, so I did change it up a little bit, which I do prefer because it blends in with the wallpaper a bit better in my opinion. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that we did have a big open living space because, like I said in my other speed builds, I do like to have quite a big living area. I like to have the kitchen linked with the lounge in apartments because I kind of feel like having a separate room entirely for like a living space is a bit strange. It's not very realistic in a small apartment, so I do tend to try and keep it all in one space. For this specific apartment, we do not have a dining table. We have like a big island, which I don't know whether you can access one of the chairs, so we will be play testing it before I upload it. But yeah, I do really like it. I think this apartment turned out really nice. It's quite a bit different to what I usually do, to be honest. It's kind of the same sort of thing, but just it kind of looks a little bit different, so that makes all the difference, guys. But yeah. Anyway, regardless of the video, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a good week. I hope it's less rainy where you are because it is very drab where I am. It is grey, it is raining, and it's very boring. It's very unpleasant, and considering, well, I suppose it is April showers, isn't it? So, but we are going into summer in the UK, so hopefully we'll have some brighter days. I don't particularly enjoy it when it's really warm, but you know, it's better than literally, it feels like we've had winter for like 6-7 months. I think the last hot day was probably like the start of September, and it's just been raining ever since, so I'm looking forward to be able to go out the garden with my cat Marvin and just play with him and run up the trees because, guys, his claws are like blades, I swear. I keep trying to play with him inside and he keeps getting his claws stuck in the carpet, and then he like, I don't know, he jumped on one of the cushions and he got stuck and he freaked out and pulled the cushion with him. I was like, seriously, chill. Bless him. But I need to go and play with him out the garden and get his claws less viciously sharp. However, he is such a softie, he'd never hurt me, but you know. So I am now just finishing off in the kitchen. I did add some postcards on the fridge, which I thought was quite nice because I do like adding some clutter onto the fridge. It's kind of a bit different than what I normally do. It is quite fiddly to try and work it though, which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. It's quite difficult to get the fridge out from the wall. It's out from the wall and you've got to try and like alt place stuff, and it's kind of a bit fiddly, but it's worth it. I like how it looks in the end. It's just kind of annoying to kind of, you know, set up in the first place. But anyway, so now I'm moving on to the opposite side of the room where we do have the cabinet, which has got all of their stuff in it. It's kind of all filled with their toys, and it's just very cute and cozy. I did try and include quite a lot of pink as well, you know, why wouldn't you? I love my pink. I always say this, I love pink in game, but I don't actually like it in real life. Well, I say that, I don't dislike it, but it's just not really my colour. Anyway, so now moving on to adding in some clutter in the living area. I did want to make sure there was a lot of stuff in this room. I didn't want to make it like overbearing, you know, it's kind of a bit too much sometimes, so I did try and make it fit what I wanted it to kind of portray. So a lot of chaos going on, but not like untidy necessarily, just a lot of stuff, organised chaos as I always say. And yeah, a lot of pink going on. We've got some teddies, we've got some stuff from Journey to Batu, which I don't ever use, but I like the teddies, and we got some Nifty Knitting penguins, and I just think it's adorable. So I did include some clutter on the I never know what it's called. It's the coffee table. Why couldn't I think of that word yesterday? It took me ages to try and think of the word, and I still never remembered. On the coffee table, we have some clutter. Again, some craft stuff for the girls to work with, and see that octopus that is on the island. I'm currently crocheting it, so I will be selling them on my shop very soon. They're going to be my nifty octopuses, or octopi I should say. So now moving on to the bathroom. This is a very simple bathroom. I didn't want to kind of put too much focus on the bathrooms. Sometimes I try and make them look a bit nicer, but today kind of the focus was in the bedrooms. I wanted to make sure that the bedrooms felt very decorated, very lived in and very cluttered, so I kind of put less of my attention on this bathroom. I probably shouldn't have covered the pipes, thinking about it now, because if you are living here and they leak, you've got to move the cupboards, but you know, it's kind of more like real life, so it is what it is. I do quite like the rug though. It kind of like pulls a bit of colour into the room. It kind of ties the towel on the counter into the floor, and it just blends in with a bit of pink because, you know, it's all girls, so we're making it very girly. So yeah. So now moving on to the daughter's bedroom. I think this room is probably my favourite room in the entire house, apartment even. I think it's really cute. I really like the colour scheme. It's very pink and peach and a hint of minty green, and yeah, I just think it's really pretty. I tried to cover up the electrical box with the mirror, but you know, we all know it's there, but we can pretend it isn't. So it'd be fairly easy to move if you did have some electrical repairs needed to attend to. And yeah, I'm just adding in some clutter. I'm adding in some toys to make it feel very cozy and lived in. I do get quite a lot of questions on how I size down objects and lift them up, so you do use the bracket keys on your keyboard to change the sizes, and then to move them up and down you use 9 and 0. So just a little tip for you if you're new to building and that's why you're watching my content. Welcome. My biggest tip for beginner builders is probably don't give up. Don't ever give up just because the first couple of builds don't look like some of the best builders around. It doesn't mean that you're not a good builder. My first builds are so bad. Everything that just takes practice, and yeah, just don't give up, because you could be one of the best builders, you just got to practice, and if you give up in the beginning you'd never know that, so definitely keep on going. I've seen some stuff lately that I think is brilliant from new builders, so it's really nice seeing a new community kind of like arise and have, like, you know, a different, I don't know what the word is, different designs, I suppose, some builds you've never seen before, different outlooks on ways to design things. I think it's nice to have new people on the scene who've got different visions of what looks good, and then you find stuff that you're like, I never thought of that actually looks really nice. Sometimes you do the complete opposite and go, not too sure on that, but you know, you find your style by observing other people's work, trialing out stuff in your own work and kind of combining all of it together, and you know, you can make some brilliant things. And if you have an off day, that's okay too. I still have my off days. There's sometimes when I build and I'm like, I just need to bulldoze the entire lot. Other days I'm like, I love this and I haven't even looked at an exterior photo on Pinterest and I'm just on a roll. But yeah, it will depend on the day, so don't lose focus, don't lose confidence in yourself, just keep on going, because we all have good and bad days, and you can definitely become an amazing builder. Just it takes quite a lot of time, so just be patient with yourself is my best advice. I've been a builder since 2017 is when I started playing Sims 4 properly. I did get Sims 4 on release day. I was 14 years old. It was my first day back to secondary school, high school for Americans, and I was very annoyed that I had to go to school because I hated secondary school, and especially when you're 14, what year is that, like year 8? Is it? I think. Year 8, 9 anyway, it's not the most fun times. So I was so excited to get home, and I'd played the demo for so long, literally like a month, and I was obsessed with Cass because that was all you could do in the demo. And then when it came to actually playing it, I really didn't like it. In the beginning of Sims 4, I was not a fan, so I stuck to Sims 3 for plenty of years, and then in 2017, I was like, you know, we're gonna give it a go. I think it was when toddlers came, which is funny that it took that long for toddlers to become a thing, literally like 3 years, but you know, at least we got there in the end. And yeah, then I was in love with Sims 4. In 2017 I started building, and now it's 2024, and you know, now it's my job, so that's really cool. But I kind of mainly started building in 2020 when my fiance got this gaming PC, and I've kind of just adopted it off him, bless him. But yeah, so don't give up, it takes time. It takes a very long time to get where you want to be sometimes and stuff, but you can definitely get there. So I have 100% full faith in all of you guys to become brilliant builders, and I look forward to seeing all your creations as well. So I am going to end the voiceover before the end of the video. If I could talk properly, that would help. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another speed build, and yeah, I hope you all have the most wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Just us. Said we wouldn't let things come between us. Let love will not be us, not us, not us. But we let each other down, down.